today we will be exploring about minerals. Specifically, we will talk about minerals and their characteristic. Second is the different properties of minerals. So what are minerals? Minerals are naturally occurring and organic and homogeneous solid with definite chemical composition and crystalline structure. There are also building blocks of rocks. So and now we're gonna talk about the characteristics of
Uh-oh.
minerals. So, as what I have said while ago, minerals are naturally occurring, which means that a product of Earth's natural processes. Second, it is an organic, which means that the object was not alive and was not part of anything that was alive. And third is, it is a homogeneous solid, which means that physically and chemically uniform down to the atomic level. And the fourth is, it is with definite chemical composition, which means that represented by a chemical formula. And next is, it is a crystalline structure, which means that atoms are arranged in an orderly repeating pattern. And then the last one is, they are building blocks of rocks, which means that no minerals, no rocks. So and now we're gonna talk about the properties of minerals, the different properties of minerals. So each mineral has a unique set of properties which is used in identifying and classifying it. So first is we have luster. So luster, it is the ability of a mineral to reflect light from its surface. Most minerals have metallic luster and are described as either glassy, dull of earthy, or pearly, silky, or grassy. And the second one is ability to transmit light. So it's another way of identifying minerals. A mineral can be opaque when no light is transmitted through it, and translucent when small amount of light is transmitted through it, and transparent when almost all amount of light is transmitted through it. And now next is color. Color is not reliable in identifying a mineral. And the next is streak. Streak is a color of mineral in powder form. And the next is crystal shape, refers to the common or characteristic shape of a crystal or combination of crystal. Next is tenacity. Tenacity is a mineral's toughness or resistance to breaking or deforming. And the next is the hardness. So hardness is the resistance of the mineral to abrasion or scratching. And also hardness, there are 1 to 10. So 1 is the softest and 10 is the hardest. So here is the example.
So here is the example of hardness scale from 1 to 10. How can I determine the hardness of the ability of this mineral to resist scratching? Is a Mohs scale to the rescue. The Mohs scale of mineral hardness is based on the ability of one mineral to scratch another mineral visibly. The Mohs hardness scale was developed in the 1800s by Friedrich Mohs, the German mineralogist. Hardness is a measure of a mineral ability to resist scratching. He selected 10 minerals of different hardness that ranged from very soft mineral like talc to a very hard mineral like diamond. Mohs hardness is the measure of the relative hardness in the resistance of scratching between minerals. When doing the test of minerals, it's very necessary to determine which mineral was scratched. So let's go through the Mohs scales as you can see in this picture. As you move down to the scale, hardness increases. So at number 1 is tail, second gypsum, third calcite, fourth fluorite, fifth apatite, 6 is the orthoclase or feldspar, 7 is the quartz, 8 topaz, 9 corundum. And the hardest one is diamond.
And lastly is the cleavage. Cleavage is the ability of a mineral to break along planes of weak bonding.
There are also specific properties exhibited by some minerals.
these are taste. In the case of halides, which is salty, odors such as those containing sulfur, smell like rotten egg, attraction to magnets, like magnetite, fluorescence, as exhibited by fluorite which grows under ultraviolet light, radioactivity, as in the mineral uraninite, which gives off radiation that can be measured, reactivity, such as calcite, which forms bubbles when exposed to weak acid.
Hi guys, so for today, we are going to discuss all about rocks. Minerals and rocks are the significant building blocks to our dynamic Earth. And rocks are classified according to the origin of their formation. And here are the 4 properties of rocks. Number 1. Rocks exhibit different properties such as in color. Number 2. It differs in texture. Number 3. Some rocks are glossy and some are smooth when touched. The 4th and final one, most rocks are hard and some are brittle. There are 3 types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. That's why there is rock cycle. It is to summarize the transformational process that changes rock from one kind to another. I've already mentioned the 3 types of rocks, so now I'll discuss its meaning and give some examples. The first one is the igneous rock. Its parent material is the magma. There are 2 types of igneous rocks. The first one is intrusive igneous rock. This is a magma that cooled inside the volcano. And the second one is the extrusive igneous rock that cooled in the surface of the volcano. The examples for igneous rocks is granite, diorite, and obsidian. The second one is sedimentary rocks. It is created from physical and chemical weathering processes. Classic, chemical, and organic sedimentary rocks are the 3 main types of sedimentary rocks. The examples of sedimentary rocks is conglomerate, sandstones, and coals. The third and the last type is metamorphic rocks. It is created because of high and heat pressure. Earth movement bends the rock that causes physical and chemical changes in the original rock. Metamorphism is a process where old rocks are forcefully changed into a new one. The examples for the metamorphic rocks are marble, quartzite, and slate. And that's all about rocks.
So that's all, guys. That is about minerals and rocks. I hope you understand the topic, and we will see you again soon. Bye.